Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here. The game is Ultimate General Civil War. We are playing as the Union, and we are about to go into the Battle of Antietam, which historically was the bloodiest single battle in American history to date. Our last battle, South Mountain, we were defeated in. We didn't really get wiped out, but we did take a lot of losses that are going to have to be rebuilt right now. Second Corps, we've got some rebuilding to do with them, and Third Corps is still relatively young and untested. So we are going to go through and rebuild. If you are new to the channel, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy the episode and hit the subscribe button, and you can come along with us. If you're a new subscriber, thank you, and I hope my return viewers are enjoying the show. So let's see if we can pull a victory out of my ass and win Antietam. But first thing first, rebuild. We are looking pretty shy of commanders here. We don't have any generals, so we're gonna have to probably replace one of these guys with a colonel that we're gonna have to buy. We can have a general in charge of our first division.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now we have a general available. Let's replace our commanders first. I don't really have any choice but to go with colonels, so there's going to be some lieutenant colonels thrown in there too. Probably would help if I actually selected them and applied. Get him his extra bonus here. And now we're down into the lieutenant colonels. Okay. Okay, now for the troops. Let's see what we can do with the rookies first. I'm gonna kill his stamina. Right now I'm gonna hold him at 1800 and see what we can build from that.
Sir, yes, sir.
I want to get Third Corps fleshed out a little more before we start this battle.
Yes, sir.
So I was thinking about doing something with cavalry if I could. I was watching, I think it was the
Sir, yes, sir.
history gaming guy, and he had some pretty impressive use of his cavalry, so I'm going to see if I can throw some cavalry in there and maybe give a little bit of an advantage, a little bit of a, like a sneak attack or a flank attack. I've never had good luck with the cavalry, though. They've always charged in, got shot once, and just ran away, so maybe a mistake doing this. We're going to do it nonetheless.
Sir, yes, sir.
Great, these guys are okay. Now, if I can build up, I don't know if I want to do a whole division of cavalry or 2 cavalry, 2 infantry. These guys aren't going to be able to take full rookies, so I'm going to have to spend the money on the veterans. That is a lot of money. I think I did the right thing in the last battle by not spending a lot on, yeah, look at that. He's all veterans. But anyway, I didn't spend a lot on my rebuilding First Corps before the last battle, so I had the extra cash. You know, hindsight being what it is, I probably should have rebuilt them and used them for the battle. Maybe we would have won, but Second Corps was itching for a fight, their first chance to prove themselves, and well, James Longstreet had other plans for him, so it is what it is when we go forward. And wanting to keep the series here honest, you know, I didn't just say, well, screw it, I'm just going to re-record it and keep re-recording it until I win. Because that's not how I want to do things. So, win, lose, or draw, you see the results. Even if it means the Battle of Antietam is the last battle of the Civil War. Right now we can create another brigade here, so I'm going to go with a cavalry brigade. Let's see what we can do here. Efficiency reloading. I've only got 128 of those, but I got 500 of these. I got 900 of those. They're not very good at melee though. Alright, we'll go with the Colts. How high can we go with these guys? Oh. I think I'll do 350. 350 sounds like a good number. Okay. We can get him up to 1800. Oh, there we go. He's not going to get up to 1800. Now we're down to 4,000. Well, shit. Oh, wait, a little bit off there. Oh wait, that's what I wanted to do. Sorry about that. And we can do 100 rookies or veterans.
Yes, sir.
We may not have a choice but to do cavalry if we want to just bring everybody that we have available. Alright, these guys are full. Except for them. Didn't even see them. Sorry, Chetland. Oh, ran out of Lorenz's. Can we get up to 1,400? What are we going to do here? Give them the Enfields. Alright. I could have recruited these two guys for instead of shuffling all my commanders around. George Meade and Ambrose Burnside might not be a bad investment. But for now, we're gonna stick to the plan here. Okay, 350 cavalry. What's the 350 first? . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Okay. Hmm. What to do, what to do. $38. I mean, if I lose this battle, I'm done anyway, so hanging on to the reputation just might not make much sense. So, 28. There we go. 2 new generals. Brigadier General Ambrose Burnside is now a divisional cavalry commander. And so is George Meade. Right now, I'm sure there's people out there watching that have a little bit more experience or kind of scratching their head at this, but I've kind of got a plan as to how to use these cavalry, and I've never really tested it out. Like I said, I've never really had good luck with cavalry, so that could have been my own fault for doing it wrong. Not as good at melee, but got a good reload. Expensive as hell, holy shit. Alright, so we'll go with 325 in this one. And that's about all we can do, unless we sell everything in the armory, which I don't really want to do. I don't know if I use the 1841, so I could sell those. But in the long run, I don't think it would matter. So, excuse me, going into the Battle of Antietam, First Corps, under me, General J, is as big as they are going to get. I could bring a couple of them up to 200. I could bring... I don't have the money to do that anyway. So we'll leave them as they are. 1800 is the size that I've been running with for quite a while. I think after Antietam, if we live through it, I'll bring them up to 2,000 and go from there. But let's see what we can do. Get into the meat and potatoes of the episode. Antietam, September 17th, 1862. General Lee entered the state of Maryland to bring the war to the Union territory. He moved to intercept the invading army and corner Lee near the town of Sharpsburg. Lee has formed a solid defense behind Antietam Creek and awaits your coming. You must not lose this critical battle. Failure will severely damage Lincoln's popularity, damaging his ability to continue prosecute the war. It will also completely wipe us out, and we will be done, and the series will be over. But I'm going to keep it honest. If I lose, then it is what it is. So victory or draw is the only acceptable option, preferably victory. So we defeated the enemy at the Second Bull Run, so they lost 5%, and Crampton's Gap, they lost 2.5% because of their defeat there. Onward. Okay, so we can attack left, center, and right. Plus have 2 in reserve. Wow. So I think God. I think First Corps is going to attack their left. And I'm gonna have Third Corps come in, because if I'm not mistaken, from what I saw, these guys come from far north as like the second and third stage of the battle progresses. So having those cavalry able to charge down might really be a good idea to have them up there. Alright, let's look at the numbers before we start. 3 corps, 9 divisions, 49 brigades, 58,073 men with 96 guns. They have 44,804 soldiers and 115 guns, so we do outnumber them, which is always a good thing. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to win, but optimism, positivity, do amazing things. The Confederates have chosen to face our army near the town of Sharpsburg. The nearest bridge to the town will probably be very well defended. Act with caution. Most likely the Confederates have their right flank anchored here. And way up we go. We can cross Antietam Creek using several other passages, but there is a danger of Confederate ambush or artillery bombardment from nearby hills. Sip of water here. Maybe I could actually talk without choking on words. Safest route to the town and the Confederate defensive line is from the north. From here we will launch our first assault in safety. Okay? The rebels have possibly hidden forces behind this hill, so we may need to secure it first. Okay? Confederate infantry can be detected, has been detected hiding in the woods. God. Confederate lines probably stretch through these woods to the east. It looks like Dunker Church right there. There's a cornfield here. The area around the church commands their left flank and center. Reconnaissance found that Confederate center holds the sunken road and is heavily defended with several artillery batteries. And this would be the sunken road. Okay. That's like a Ken Burns episode. Town is covered all the way to the west by the Potomac River. If we manage to block this road, the Confederates will be cut off from their reinforcements and we will have a chance to surround and completely destroy them. Our division are preparing to attack at dawn. Brace yourself, General. It's going to be a hard fight. A prayer for our army, guys. First attack wave will advance south. These woods are defended by Confederate infantry. Their numbers are unknown. It would be a good idea to secure this hill, which can become a dangerous artillery platform for the Confederates. Our main goal is to capture the Dunker Church area, which will allow our forces to further advance towards the town and the Confederate center. Lots of little informational windows. The rebel positions are going to be reinforced continuously from the south, so we need to act fast and gain momentum. But first, let's tell a story. General, if you meet stiff resistance, you are advised to establish a strong defensive position and wait for the rest of our forces, which will arrive in about 2 hours. Great, here's our initial deployment. Now, here's the hill. road heading down into the Dunker Church. Got some good wood line here. Over here. Okay. I'm gonna send Shaver and Mercy off to secure this one. I'm gonna detach skirmishers once we start. Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's start this battle and then pause so we can get things rolling here. Skirmishers. You move in quickly. Shaver. She's gonna come up right here. See. She right here. Burn. You. Long way down there to the Dunker Church. Cross. Have you set up here? Our artillery up right here. NT. Set up right here. All in. Have you set up here? Hey, Loomis. Leonard. And General J will rise. Okay, let's see what happens. We've got 2 hours to capture Dunker Church and Nicodemus Hill. We've also got a lot of phases after this, so we want to take our time, not rush through this, get everybody wiped out in the first phase, and then we're struggling. Okay, I'm going to pause real quick. Okay. See what we got going on here. So far, General J is in the lead and hasn't seen anything. Skirmishers haven't seen anything. Here we go. We got some cavalry over here. You set up right there. And continue on. Anything in the middle yet? So here's their cavalry out here. Right, Shaver, come up to the wood edge of the woods. Where are you going? Going the wrong way there. They're running away. Good job, guys. Bravery at its finest. That group of skirmishers routed and surrendered. Okay, that was off to a good start. See if we can get them back. Alright, what do we have in the center? So, nothing yet. More of our units can now advance. Okay. Our artillery is opening up on their cavalry. Where'd our surrendered guys go? Push up. Okay. What we want you to do. Okay, here's the first of the enemy units here. Alright, we're starting to encounter enemy forces. Shaver, you gotta move up. I can't believe they took our skirmishers prisoner. Alright, fall back. Cover is 150%, that's not too bad. Okay. How do we want to do this? I have to send Mercy over here to assist. Powell, bring you over. Okay. Have you swing around like this. Yeah, up into these woods. Cover's not very good over there. Hey, we got Nicodemus Hill for us. Stonewall's brigade is holding firm there. No. We got Confederates in the tree line over here. Right, I don't know if I really want to have you hold right there. NT up here. Chaser's routing in the wrong direction. He's just running the wrong way. Completely, he's routing with the enemy. Alright, let's get our artillery in on the action here. Maybe here. Hey, Minty. We got a pretty solid battle line going right here. Powell moving over here. Okay, Leonard. Units hanging out in the back again. I want you to come up here. Maybe not that close. Right here. NT. Right, they're charging over here too. Loomis. Put you up right here. Okay, we did push the Stonewall Brigade back. Let's push forward. Okay, Mercy. Oh, wait. They're coming again with cavalry. Push them back. What are we doing over here? Alright, we pushed Warren out. Want them to focus on the Louisiana Tigers. Okay, I want you to come over here. Mercy. Over here as well. Actually, Avery, I want you to focus on... Oh, nice, we pushed them out. Once we get the Louisiana Tigers out, let's move our lines up a little bit. NT. Focus on Louisiana Tigers. Andrews. Focus on them. Let's just keep pounding them with the artillery. And they're coming at us with our cavalry again. Okay, we're... Alright. Mercy, you come up here. She'll focus on them. And we did push the Louisiana Tigers out. Let's move up. Oh, maybe not that close. Move up. 100, I want you to come in an angle like this. Unless you swing around. These guys are being stubborn in the okay. Our artillery up a little bit. General, run up. Avery, I want you to swing around here. Artillery, come up here. Alright, we got some opposition moving into the into Mercy here. Okay, the two of you are going to have to handle this. I want you to come over here. Hit this artillery from the side. Mercy, Loomis. Mercy's routing. Come up. Form a line right here. Hit him. Leonard, you're going to have to turn. Base Walker. NT. He's blocked. Okay. Doyle, come out here. Or Walton, sorry. Adam Loomis is wounded. Mercy, come up and join the fight. Okay, there's our cavalry, or what's left of them. I'll turn to face the artillery here and take some canister right to the side of the head. Attack Sunken Road. First wave revealed the Confederates' intention to hold their lines and defend the town. Now we can send the rest of our forces down the valley. Sunken Church must be held to clear the left flank of the Confederates. Sunken Road is an important position. The rebels will probably defend it with strong forces. We should advance and push them away. I will try. Blah, blah, blah. According to our reconnaissance, the rebels have more forces available. Act with caution. We don't know if they're held in reserve or still en route from Harper's Ferry. Act with caution. All right, well, I can't really not act with caution here, so... All right. Move over here. 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 Artillery here. Keep the supplies. General. See what we got up here. Okay, so far it looks like we're doing okay. This is no longer an objective, so get out of here. On pause. Move you over here. I'll turn to face these cannons and take them on. Mercy, hit the cannons. Law, Loomis. Okay. Cross, shoot up. Bring you over here. Okay. Artillery, focus on them. Bring our supplies up. Right, that artillery is done. Powell, you come in this field right here. Mercy skirmishers are going to reattach. Okay. First crossbow in there, he's making his way over. Menti. What are these guys doing? Seen anything yet? Okay, what do we have coming down here? Our army is advancing to assault the rebel center. Good, we got more units. Wonder who those guys are. Oh, they're part of this group here. Powell. You're gonna hit Law. Shaver. Come down. Okay. Mercy skirmishers. Let's reattach you. Powell. You're getting hit. Three shouldn't be. Loomis. Okay. Artillery. Alright, they're starting to bunch up here in the middle. Cross, I want you to come up this. Andrews. Ross, hold where you are. Andrews, you come up like this. And this, you come up like this. Leonard, 3. Texas Brigade has 4 of our brigades firing into them. Shaver, Mercy. Mercy, I want you to swing around here. Laws Division spotted. The rebel reinforcements. Oh boy. Okay, so now we do have Louisiana Tigers have come over here. We're pushing them back. Stonewall's Brigade. Over here like this. Hit Stonewall's Brigade. Oh, hang on. Pause. Right here is our... I want you guys down here. This. Nope, didn't want that. Like that. Right there. There. Should probably have these guys more focused on Dunker Church. Shaw. Here. And these 2 units of cavalry. Down here for now. That. And as well. Okay, we're going to run them down. Double quick. Quick. They're going to be tired when they get there, but clock's ticking. Quick. How we're doing over here. Stonewall's Brigade is kind of standing firm in the middle of the field, so we'll take advantage of that. Okay. Right, advance into these woods here. Advance into these houses here. Up on the position. Up on the position. Okay, so Ray is running. Bring you here. I gotta pause. NT. Okay. Ross. You to come up. He's coming up, he's coming up, he's coming up. Try something here with our cavalry. Charge our cavalry. Right. We got coming up. Okay, he's getting pushed back. He's routed. Okay, Mercy, turn around and fight the cavalry that's charging you. Shoot him. Okay. Powell is routing. Yeah, we'll get these guys up. Swing through like this. Bring our artillery up. And pause again. Okay. Come down here. Shaw's moving in. Stewart. Have our general come down here. The rest of our cavalry. And come down here like this. Play. Okay. Have anyone hanging out off to the side, not doing anything? Okay, take up position here. Okay, get the supplies up. Those are coming up. I don't think I really intended to have my artillery up in front of my infantry down here. Right, Mercy's running out of ammo. Let's swing you around. Have you fall back. Okay, Minty up here. Let's get some fire into these guys. Annuals, I want you to come over here. This, in the meantime, come in on your flank. Flank. Come up here. Nobody stands behind. Alright, we are pushing them out. Here, Avery, Leonard, come over here. Mercy needs ammo, so I'm going to send him back. How are we doing on the south here? Louisiana Tigers are still holding firm. And we're going to send you guys out to attack. Oh, they just broke. Alright, so move up. Attack Rhodes on his flank. Rhodes. Rhodes. Okay, Andrews. Scales. Pull the supplies up. Okay, bring our cavalry We're gonna bring our cavalry down here. If we're gonna do it. Okay, that didn't work. Do it like this. The old-fashioned way. Okay, pause. This Avery, a Powell, set up position right here. Leonard, puts it out over here. Up here. I keep pushing them forward. Make sure everybody has their orders. I've got a bad habit of just accidentally leaving people behind. Hey, you hit him. You over here. Look over here. Defense, you come over here as well. Okay. All right, we're gonna have our ammo kind of come down this way, then come back. All right. Okay. He's routing. We've got mass charges coming in. Or Powell's the only one up there holding the line. Mess. Hey, Andrews, you gotta come up. 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 Okay. Or artillery, get up there, cross. Up. Okay. Dunker Church has fallen to us again. Wow. Meanwhile, the battle on this side isn't going well at all. There's the Texas Brigade coming in. Not entirely sure where any of my other cavalry disappeared to. Okay, let's hold Dunker Church. Okay. Let you focus on the unit right in front of your face. Okay, pause here. Okay. Keep pushing up. Keep pushing up. Okay, let's start focusing on bring our artillery up. Okay. Here like this. Shave it down in this. We gotta push up here. Us. The attack over here, not good at all. Basically got completely stalled on this side. I wish you would have run out of ammo when the ammo wagon was over there. Right, there's one artillery brigade done. Up. 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 on Long Street. You gotta get some of these guys at their center. Sure, our artillery is firing where they need to. Can't even see them. These guys got pushed right back to the bridge, so I don't have much hope for them. Okay. Alright, we're pushing back. Okay, let's get in there. We gotta pause. Push up. Push up. Push up. Keep pushing. Push up. We get everybody moving up. Okay, artillery. Three. If you're gonna be back there, come deal with them. How's that? Can't hide in the back anymore. Alright. Okay, we got Sunken Road. Okay, pushing up. And accidentally clicked on that. Seems the rebels have deployed their army to counter our frontal assault. We can now attempt to pass the stone bridge and flank them. With who? Oh, these guys? Alright. Can try. Now this is the final objective. The city of Sharpsburg must be secured to claim the victory today, General. Okay, we already got cavalry in there somehow. Okay. Additionally, we cannot allow the rebels to gain the Dunker Church area. I don't think that's going to happen. But you never know. They may send a unit of skirmishers up there, or Sunken Road. Clearing the perimeter around the city will allow us to completely surround the rebel army and destroy it. Okay, pause. Here's our cavalry that somehow managed to get inside the city that we couldn't see. So we'll send them to attack. Charge. Charge. You come. Come in. Okay. Need. Charge them up. These guys are held out here. Where'd those troops go that they said we had? Gotta pause here. We got 4 hours to take it, so I guess there's no real need to rush. Okay, Minty's doing this. Okay, we're coming up like this. Hit Kershaw. Shaw. Come up. Okay, let's move our artillery up. We're going to move everybody forward. This. Minty's back there dealing with them. Good roll for him. Likes to hang out in the back. Apparently so do I. Our supplies up. Keep our generals where they're needed. Okay. Oh, charge out at him. Position, not melee. Being routed. Up. 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 Turn to hit them. Them. Instead of running right past them, why don't you attack them? Alright, we got Sharpsburg somehow. Where are you going? Go back. Go back. They're starting to see if we can bring him back. I think that's going to happen. There isn't much left over here. Okay. Minty, you can charge, bud. Charge that artillery. I'm gonna pause here. I'm gonna make sure I got everyone moving forward. Okay, Leonard. Avery. Okay. Up. We're in. Up. Cross. Up. Up. Powell. Okay, come up. Manning's being a problem. We'll focus on him with these guys. Andrews. Up. Everybody just to come up. All right. Charge, damn it. Oh, artillery. Okay. Uh-oh. Why is it about to get captured? And back over there. They didn't notice him. The general's just kind of hanging out here. These guys are on the other side of the hill. You can come down here at all? Not running right through them? Nope. We'll attack him then. Confederates secured Sharpsburg. And I think we're going to dismount them. Mount. Kemper. Wow. Minty did his job over there. These guys are all attacking him. Okay. Bring you up. Go up. You up. Uh-oh. They are tying up quite a bit of my force out here. Gordon. Let's move into the town. Got a position over here. Hey, get the supplies, get them. Charge the supplies, get them. Owl. Up. Andrews. Up. Gotta think about forming a line here to hold them. Okay. Rice. Okay. We do need to get some forces down into the town. Did we get the supplies? We did not. Minty. Okay. Get our supplies up into the town. Their general will into the town. Supplies surrendered. Hey, we got the supplies. And then down into the town too. Meanwhile, you can go get some more. Okay, where are you running from? Hillary. Okay, do we have any supplies on this side of the map? Yep. Pushing them, holding them here. Well, don't. You can come up into town. You got it over here. Cavalry, once again, completely useless. Go after him. Go after those supplies again. What guys got on this side of the river? Back to Texas Brigade. Okay. Oh boy, increased reconnaissance. Oh boy, we're doing alright. Capture Stone Bridge. Oh shit. Where the hell did these guys come from? Whoops. Wow. What a dumbass I am. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Situational awareness? What's that? Who needs it? Alright. We're holding them at bay fairly well. Come on up. Join the fight. I can't believe I just left. There's some sizable force down here. Capture Stone Bridge. Alright, well. Alright, artillery. We got someone down here. Cavalry, just go charge them. Fuck it. Everyone just attack Port Tumis down there, holding the bridge. Look at this force. It might be something worth paying attention to. Okay, Edwards. I'm gonna have you guys start coming up. Alright. Okay, we got the stone bridge. We can hold it. Pretty sure of that. here. Hall, Texas Brigade, Texas Brigade, Texas Brigade. Then we got Ransom coming up. Edwards, Texas Brigade. Okay, start bringing everybody up. Hold them out. Our cavalry, I don't know, they just stand there. Not gonna incur so many losses that it's impossible to rebuild after this battle. I think it's looking pretty good. Actually, it's looking really good. We've got 1 minute until Stone Bridge isn't contested anymore, and there we go. Victory at Antietam. That actually went really, really good for us. I'm very, very surprised. Thank God. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, so 52,527. We lost 18,000. They lost over half their force. No missing. We lost quite a bit of cavalry. They lost, oh my god, a lot of guns. Look at that. We got all the goals. We have the top units all the way down. That's great. The Avery was the best. Those with 667 losses. That's really good. Okay. Officers. All these promotions. Henry Hall, Keith Edwards, Rory Ziegler, Roland Cross. Oh no, Kelly Walton's dead. Okay, that was good. See what we got for goods. Harper's Ferries. Captured 5,000 Harper's Ferries. And 771 supplies. That's about it. The Harper's Ferries. They might come in handy, so good for us. So that was the Battle of Antietam. Union Officer Medal. We actually got a medal. Very nice. Okay, battle reward. 2 career points, 25 reputation, $477,000, and almost 20,000 troops. We got the Iron Brigade. Oh, nice. 117 Iron Brigade. That's going to be great. We're going to baby them. Oh, we're going to find the best weapons. All veterans. We're going to baby them. They are going to be our superstars. Rock stars. Alright. So, that was pretty long. And I think I'm going to save the rebuilding for the beginning of the next episode. Which, going forward into the winter campaign of 1862, we've got Perryville. I think, yep, we got Iuka? Iuka? We've got it first, so then we've got Perryville, and then the major battle of Fredericksburg. Ha! Nice. Momentum. Now, before I forget, I'm going to save. So glad that went well. So glad. Alright, let's take a look here. First Division. Actually didn't fare too bad. That Iron Brigade. Under the command of Major General John Gibbon. Okay. These guys, not too bad. How did you guys do? Did pretty good. Our cavalry, well, let's just say I probably won't be making a division of cavalry. I might just do that. Why not? I mean, they kind of played a part, kind of not. I'm still on the fence as far as cavalry goes, but that's going to do it for the episode. That's going to be the Battle of Antietam, and a victory for us. Hasn't all been victories, as you can see here. We lost River Crossing, Crossroads, and Shiloh. Really thought it was over after that. South Mountain. Now I knew Antietam was a big battle, so when I lost South Mountain, I was a little worried, but we did okay. Proud of my boys. Anyway, that's going to do it for the episode. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button. If you're not yet subscribed, go down there and hit the subscribe and come along with us on our journey as we travel across the bloody fields of America's Civil War in Ultimate General Civil War. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching and have a good night.